different survey. But here's the crazy part, okay? Both people witnessed the exact same professor, and they got so they saw the exact same training, they got the exact same biography. The only thing that was different was one group got a biography that said he was rather warm. The other one got a biography that said he was rather cold. So rather cold, rather warm, okay? But here's what happened. Even though they saw the exact same trainer, the ones that got rather cold, they said he was self-centered and ruthless and irritable and too formal. The ones that got the one that said he was rather warm said, and this was not like everyone, but the majority of them voted this way. They loved him. They said he was good-natured, he was warm, he was considerate of others, he was a good teacher, and he was very social. Guys and gals, the only thing that was different was rather warm, rather cold. Everything else was the exact same. They had all the same accolades. It talked about the schools he had gone to, the things he had done. They were the exact same biographies, except rather warm, rather cold. But yet the way people perceived them, because of what they got prior to watching them, completely changed their outcome. That's why it's so important that what we do is we need to understand something. Your job, remember, in the pre-frame is to match the customer, like to take them from where they're at up the ladder. You need to know who you're going after. A cold customer, they don't know you. They're in the don't know phase. They don't know you, and in many cases, they don't know they even have a problem. Okay, that's a cold customer. Now, with the cold customers, they need more warming up. They need to be made aware of who you are so that you can help them. And they also, in many cases, need to be aware that they have a problem. Let me give you an example of what I mean by not knowing you have a problem, okay? If I put a video out there and I say, it's a great time to buy a house, okay? Because interest rates are low and, whatever. If I'm a veteran, I don't have good credit, I don't have a lot of money in the bank, but I'm a veteran and I have a job, because I don't have a lot of money in the bank, I don't have good credit, I don't think I can purchase a home, so I'm completely ignoring you. I'm not listening. My job is to make that veteran understand that he probably does have the opportunity to purchase a house. He's cold. I need to make him warm. It's my job to make him understand he probably can. So now do I do this? Are you a veteran and you don't have a lot of money in the bank and you don't have the best credit score, but you actually have a job? And by the way, thank you so much for serving our country. Do you know that you probably have the ability to purchase a home? Now all of a sudden that veteran is like, oh my gosh, I am a veteran. I don't have a lot of money in the bank. I can purchase a home. Now I'm listening. It's like Hair Club for Men, right? Swipe left. Extensions, how to make them last long, swiping right, right? I'm swiping right. You're talking to me about menopause because I get night flashes. I'm swiping left if you're talking to me about, Hair Club for Men. Do you understand, everybody? That's your job, to get cold people that don't know to understand. Also, some people know they have a problem and they're looking for solutions. Your job is to make them understand that you have a solution. Okay, now, that's September. Now, warm people, now all of a sudden, they're in the like phase and the nurture phase. Now they're in the know phase. Now they know they have a problem. Now your job is to get them to like you. Your job is to nurture them. Your job is to get them to know more about you and to know that there are solutions in that phase. Now, warm customers, are thinking about them. Warm customers, you need to make them aware of the solution to their problems. And you need to make them know who you are. You are the answer to their solutions. You can nurture them. You add value. You give them information. Understand this too with warm customers. With warm customers, you need to make them aware of the solution and aware of you, and it's going to take you not as much time. Right now they know you. I'm getting warmed up now, okay? Now, the best kind of customers are hot customers. Hot customers are when they trust you, they know you, they know about all the solutions because you've made them aware, and now it's convert time. I'm converting them. Does that make sense? Most of you are doing this. You're always trying to convert before you even know what the problem is, before they even know that you're the solution. You're trying to get them to download your thing, go to your open house, go to your seller's guide, whatever. You can't do it that way. This is exactly what Russell had me talk about at Funnel Hacking Live. Okay, and that is all of our digital marketing conference. The reason we've done $30 million online in 4 years is from this strategy. I understand it like crazy. Actually, $34 million in 4 years. All right. So listen up, because this works. But you got to be willing to work it. Okay, hot customers. Hot customers. Now, these people know you, they know about your services, and they know that you can probably solve their problems. But your job is to get them to understand now that you are the best solution to their problems. This is how brand new agents beat out top producers. This is how people will tell you that they get, like, the year I left to go into coaching, my brother and I sold a house to this man who lived in this neighborhood, and his son was a real estate agent who lived in the neighborhood. We could literally see his son's house, and I was like, sir, I don't think it's a good idea to have us list your house. I don't, he's like, Krista, I know my son is an agent, but he does not know how to do the things that you do. You've completely positioned yourself differently, and we're hiring you. This is a business decision. And we have done that, not with fathers and sons, but we've done it plenty of times with people that know people. We've gone, and I can't tell you countless times, everybody, how I have gone on a listing appointment, and they're like, Krista, we're just talking to you. We have somebody we love. They've been doing pot buys at our house for 18 years, so we're going to use them, but we see all your marketing, so we figured we would just talk to you. Do you think I take those listings every single time? Yep. I'm not going to say every time, but pretty much every single time they hire me, okay? I can think of time after time after time, because we're different. We're doing things not like everyone else. Okay, so how do you create a video that somebody's going to watch? Number one, you noticed in the beginning when I just showed you that example, are you a veteran? Okay, and you don't have a lot of money in the bank, but you have good credit. I didn't say, hi, I'm Krista Mashore with Homes by Krista and eXp Realty. You have 6 seconds to capture somebody's attention. You've already lost it, okay? You start the videos by hooking people. Why should they continue to listen? Why should they? You gotta hook them. What's their problem? What are they interested in? What are you gonna do for them? They don't care about you. They care about what you can do for them. All right. So step number one is hook. Are you a veteran and you don't have a lot of money in the bank and not the best credit? Do you know you can probably buy a house? Step one. Step two, align with their feelings. I know. You think it's pretty impossible, don't you? I totally understand. Before I got into real estate, I would have thought the same. Now I'm making them not feel stupid, right? And that's not a good word, but I'm making them feel like it's okay that you didn't know. That's all right. Okay? Now I've got to position myself as the expert. Here's what most agents do. I'm the best in the area. Oh my gosh, it's so cool. You should hire me. No, we don't want to do that. We want to position ourselves as the expert without sounding like we're being arrogant, okay? It's like, do you know, so let me give you a different example, because I want to show you how this works well. Okay, so another example is, let's just say, so my whole entire campaign, so every single month, we give our students a Facebook campaign. We tell them what strategy they're going to use, what the objective is. We give them the PDFs that they need and all the video scripts. So literally, we give them each month a campaign. We go, here you go. Here's your business in a box for this month, okay? Almost the entire month, almost every month in 2021, we went after sellers because there was lack of inventory, right? So instead of me trying to get buyers or solve the solutions for buyers, I was going after, how do I get sellers? All right. So for example, if I say, now's a great time to sell your house because there's bidding wars and multiple offers, well, guess what? Everyone knows that. Duh, it's like all over the news, right? So I'm not going to say that. If I'm a seller wanting to sell and I'm afraid to sell because I'm afraid that there's going to be that I'm afraid that I'm going to be homeless. When you tell me now is a great time to sell, I'm ignoring you. I'm not listening. So I have to hook you by saying, are you thinking of selling, but you're afraid if you sell, you're going to be homeless because there's no inventory? I totally understand. I get it. I actually just sold my house last month as well, and I had the same fear. But do you know that last month we helped 13 sellers sell their home, and we were able to find all of them a replacement property? What did I just do this there? Let's look at step number 3. Just there, I position myself as the authority. Last month, I sold 13 homes and got them all a house. I didn't say, I'm the best in the area. I said, I helped 13 people just like you had the same exact concern. Okay? Or I could say, I totally understand how you feel, but guess what? I've been in this industry for 20 years and I've sold over 2,300 homes myself, and the majority of them have all been sellers. I've got solutions for you. Now it's like 20 years, 2,300 homes. Let me keep listening. She knows what she's talking about. Now, let me give you an example for you, right? Do you want to know how to build a funnel? You want to learn how to build a funnel. You know that digital marketing is very important, but you have no idea how to utilize social media and video to do it. I understand. 4 years ago when I first started, I was absolutely terrified too. But I have generated over $34 million online utilizing sales funnels. Now all of a sudden you're like, I'm listening to her. She knows what she's talking about. Does that make sense? I didn't say I'm #1 digital marketer coach. Nope. I'm showing you, not telling you in a way that doesn't seem like I'm bragging. Because I got to show you guys more cool stuff. Okay. So now I've hooked the viewer. I've aligned with their feelings. I've positioned myself as the authority. Now I'm going to do my teaching points. Now I'm going to teach, okay? I'm going to say, hey, how could you get a home? You can get a home as an FHA buyer because the government has a program called FHA program, or veteran program, right? Where they actually give veterans, just like you because you served our country, they let you purchase a home with little money down or no money down at all, and your credit score does not have to be the norm. And why is this important to you? Because as a homeowner, you're going to be able to have tax advantages in most cases. Please check with your attorney, blah, 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 blah. Okay? Now if I'm talking about a seller, someone that's wanting to sell, what am I doing now as a seller? As a seller, what I'm doing is I'm going to say, hey, there's a rent back. You can remove the seller contingency. You can do a bridge loan. I can talk about all of those things. Okay? Make sense? What's important about this? One of the most important aspects is understanding who you are going after. Why is this so important and so valuable? Because if I know who I'm going after, I know I can put more content in front of them that they're going to be interested in, so I'll be much more likely to be able to convert. Make sense? I'm not just throwing everything at the wall and hoping that something sticks. Okay, so you want to give them more of what they're looking for. So step number 1, maybe I'm doing a local market data I'm giving them, home sale values, home reports, okay?